Stop. Get the kicks in. The corner people, make sure they get them kicks in there. Any questions? Let's rock. Let's rock.
We've got 10 rounds of rock and roll action coming your way. It's a middleweight division North American title bout. The contenders, Scott Conan Mincy from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 59-2, 51 knockouts, weighing in at 159.1. He'll be going against Miguel Williams, 25-5. He's 6 foot, 159.1 pounds, from Kansas City, Missouri. Title bout. North American title bout on the line. Scott Mincy in the American flag pants. Two-minute rounds scheduled for 10.
We saw Miguel Williams a year and a half ago against Francis Farley. It's the last time he's been in a title bout. A lot of speed, good right leg side kick, good straight left. Likes to be called Miguel Machine Gun Williams, because he plans to outspeed Mincy.
Get him up, get him up, get him up. Right out, guys.
Mincy can fight both left and right-handed. You'll see him switch once he gets in close sometimes.
Very versatile fighter, a lot of power too. Scott Mincy, 51 knockouts in his 61 fights.
Right out.
At ringside, I'm Lon McCarron, along with Mike Stoyer and Julie Lynch. And Mike, a lot of experience in that ring, especially from Scott Mincy. Is that going to play a role?
Well, it will. Scott Mincy has been in there with everybody. He's had a lot of fights. Very experienced. He knows what he's doing. Miguel Williams, though, really has a desire. Since his decision loss to Francis Farley a year and a half ago, he's been itching to be back in the ring in a title fight. Now's his chance. He's not going to take it lightly.
First round, pretty typical of a 10-rounder, at least scheduled 10 rounds. Certainly, Scott Mincy hasn't gone the distance many times. Both fighters starting a little bit slow. There you see Miguel Williams, defending champ in this middleweight division of the ISKA.
Pace will pick up here in round number 2. Expect to see a lot of speed out of Miguel Williams. Doesn't want to match power with Mincy. Instead, he wants to outspeed him.
Mincy, before the fight, saying he wanted to win this fight inside. Felt he had to be up close to defeat Miguel Williams. Miguel Williams does not want to keep Scott Mincy close by.
It's a good right hand by Williams a moment ago. Backed Mincy right off.
Down goes Williams, but no knockdown.
Good double side kick by Williams. Not a lot of damage, but got his point across.
Punch out, punch out.
Miguel Williams kind of hold his hands out to Mincy, saying, come on, do something.
Mincy, 32 years old, Williams, 35. Both feel they're in the prime of their careers.
A lancing blow off the nose of Williams.
Off the head, off the head. Back clean, back up clean. Let's go.
ISKA Kickboxing, the 21st century super sport. Your favorite fighters, your favorite fights, your favorite knockouts. ISKA Kickboxing on home video. Have your credit card ready to order. Call 1-800-972-6021. Just $19.95 per tape. Get a $5 discount for each additional tape you order. Call now, 1-800-972-6021, and bring home the excitement.
I'd like to tell you about my friend Jake. Jake is music. If he's not playing, he's listening to music. He has a legendary music collection. He's got stuff from last century.
8 tracks.
The best times we have are just when we sit down and pick up the guitars and play what comes to our heads. Jake's just a great friend. Western on his back.
This is ISK Kickboxing on ESPN2. Let's hear from Julie Lynch.
I'm here with Javier Mendez, the light heavyweight world champion, watching the fight. So far, what do you think?
It's a chess match right now. They both have similar styles. They can go left or right, either one. Like point fighting or boxing. It's a chess match at the present time. First round, I thought Miguel. Second one, Mincy. It's a toss-up. It's hard to tell with guys like this.
If you were a betting man.
I wouldn't bet on this one. It's a hard call. It's a hard call. Whoever's the best chess player is going to win this one.
Okay, thanks very much, Javier.
Thank you.
Back to Lon.
That tells you how close it is. Don't bet on this one. Who knows? There is the face of Scott Conan Mincy. Conan just opened his own kickboxing academy down in Norman, Oklahoma, too. Calls it Conan's Kickboxing, Karate, and Boxing Academy. Businessman now, as well as fighter. Expect to see that with somebody with so many fights under his belt. Means he's getting near the end of his career very soon. You got to find something else to do.
Well, Mincy has been around a long time. 61 fights is a lot of fights for a kickboxer. But he hasn't taken a lot of punishment in his career. With 51 knockouts, it's usually been his opponent that's gone down early.
Tells a big story. Mincy saw it coming.
I would agree with Javier Mendez. It's a chess match at this point. What adds to that is the corners of these two fighters. Bill Packer, Miguel Williams' corner, Nasser Navarroni, and Scott Mincy's are two of the best trainers in the business. They've got their fighters working a varied strategy out there. Mincy's looking for openings to move in. Williams is keeping him at a critical distance, a little far away.
Stop. Keep your head up, okay? Stop ducking so low. Let's go.
How can you tell a fighter that? I mean, he's got strategy to duck, bob, and weave. I mean, do they have an obligation to keep their head up?
Up.
He does. If he lowers his head and moves forward, there's risk of a headbutt. Cecil Peoples is warning him not to do that. If he wants to lower his head and move back and get kicked in the face, that's his problem.
But don't risk your opponent.
That's
You're
right.
coming in with your head, yeah.
Surprised we're not seeing Williams use that right leg side kick more. It's his best technique. And Mincy is the kind of fighter that is somewhat open to it.
Punch out.
Good exchange from both fighters. Welcome back to Reno for round 4, scheduled for 10. ISKA middleweight North American title on the line. Scott Mincy in the flag pants going against Miguel Williams, the defending champ.
Punch out, punch out.
We've seen a lot of respect shown for each fighter by their opponent so far.
Let's go.
We've seen a number of fights from Reno, and it is at a little higher altitude than some of these fighters are experienced on. Scott Mincy trains down in his home, Oklahoma City, with a mouthpiece that has 2 small air openings to try to simulate the altitude here in Reno, trying to build up his lungs, get ready for the mountain air.
It's very difficult to train for a fight at this altitude unless you're at the altitude. There's almost no way to approximate it. It's the oxygen content in the air that's the problem.
Body goes through a lot of changes when it gets up high. Into the mountains.
Punch out, gentlemen. Punch out, gentlemen. Don't hold the arm.
So far, neither fighter seems fatigued at all. As we said, both fighters in their 30s, but kickboxers tend to be a little older at the peak of their careers than in many other sports.
Hasn't been too many openings for either fighter as we are through 4 rounds here in Reno for this title bout. Let's hear from Julie Lynch.
I'm here in the audience with Larry Lamb, who you might know as Leonardo in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3.
Yes.
But now we're going to actually get to see your face?
Yes. I'll be working on a new TV series called WMAC Masters. It's going to be on Saturday on Fox, and it's going to be syndicated also.
That sounds great. Now, you got your start by doing the forms competition. Is that true?
Basically, the right place, right time. I was competing at the Battle of Atlanta at the NASCA events, and basically met some producers there, and really the right place, basically.
Excellent. All right, back to Lon.
Thank you.
We'll look for him. Fall season, maybe. There is the face of Miguel Williams. Mike, your take so far on how these fighters are approaching this fight? Neither one really feeling like they can open up confidently.
I think neither one has found an opening yet. Miguel Williams has been feeling him out with the side kick, the straight left, building up a few points, but nothing that's going to give him a real advantage in the fight. Mincy really just knows one thing. Get inside of your opponent's reach and just punch away. That's what's worked for him in the past. I don't think he'll change that strategy. Miguel Williams looking a little tired, got a little careless there.
Right out of there. Go.
Ate a right hand.
Mincy
Fight out, guys. Fight out.
starting to peck away at Williams.
Right, break. Break clean. Let's go.
Scott showing a little blood under the nose. Hard to tell with a mustache. Big spinning back fist, and that hurt Williams. Mincy comes in for the kill. Williams out on his feet nearly.
Hey, how you doing, Miguel?
Solid spinning back fist to the side of the head. The only reason Miguel Williams is still on his feet is he didn't get hit with a solid follow-up.
Here comes the follow-up.
1, 2,
Standing 8.
3, 4.
Still hasn't hasn't been hit with a solid punch since the spinning back fist. If he gets hit with another good one, he'll go down again.
Into the round, and Miguel Williams could be saved, but Mincy goes to his corner, cut and looking like he came on the short end of that battle. On the bridge of his nose, you see the cut. But Miguel Williams saved by the bell in every sense of the word there. Let's look at action from the 5th round. Earlier on in the round, Mike.
At this point, Miguel Williams is still feeling Mincy out, trying to find an opening, but he gets careless, takes the right hand, high on the head, though no real damage. Indication of some fatigue materializing on Williams' part. This is the spinning back fist. Again, carelessness by Williams. The right hand is too low. That one he paid for dearly. He'll be a round or two recovering from that one.
The ring doctor was in just now, leaving Miguel Williams' corner. There you see him go out in the striped white shirt, making sure he knows where he is.
Come on, let's go.
Nevada Commission is very conscientious here. We're very impressed with the way the medical personnel have watched out for these fighters.
Round 6 scheduled for 10. Williams right back in the middle of the fray, though.
Mincy is throwing bombs in there. Doesn't want to give Williams a chance to recover from that spinning back fist in the last round.
What a metamorphosis this fight has taken.
Off his head.
This could work against Mincy. If he doesn't land some of those punches, he's going to burn his arms out a little bit.
There is the hard right.
That's the solid one he was looking for. The eyes are open. He's staring at the ceiling. Referee Cecil Peoples has stopped the fight. It's over.
Scott Conan Mincy is your new champion. A chess game through the first 5 rounds. Things opened up a little bit in the 5th, and now here in the 6th.
He was looking a little arm weary, but he saw his chance. Scott Mincy made the best of it.
Wide open. And Miguel Williams is just now peeling himself off the canvas as Scott Mincy celebrates his latest victory, win number 60.
That punch couldn't have landed in a better spot. Right on the chin. Miguel Williams still dazed from the spinning back fist in the previous round.
Everybody in his corner wants to keep him there, making sure he is okay. Let's take another look.
Watch the right hand of Williams. It's down around his side. Just too arm weary. Both hands down. Caught him right on the jaw. Perfectly placed right hand. Enough power to put Miguel Williams down. As we said, still dazed from the previous round. Didn't even take a combination, just one punch.
End of story.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight stops at 58 seconds of the 6th round. For the winner and new North American ISKA middleweight champion, Scott Conan Mincy.
Let's take one more look. There's your new champion. Here was how it ended. 58 seconds into the 6th round, Miguel Williams tastes defeat. And our Julie Lynch is with the new champion.
Scott, now that was a knockout. What do you have to say?
It was a long time overdue. I haven't knocked out anyone in a while.
So it felt good, huh?
It felt real good. It was about time. You know, each time I fight, the fights were getting tougher and tougher, and it seemed like I have to get stronger to knock the guys out. If I don't knock them out, we'll go to distance. I always go to distance no matter what.
Do you think it's an age thing?
No, age has nothing to do with it. It's just how the opponents, they're just getting tougher. You know, when you're on top, everybody's going after you. So you just have to train and just attack on everybody.
Well, you certainly did it this time.
Coming up next, an amateur lightweight division fight from Fresno, California, with a record of